Good evening, everyone. How we doing? I said hello, Greer. There we go. I noticed earlier when I got here tonight, I had some folks that I've been waiting on for a while, ever since the series started. And I would like to welcome, I don't know actually how to describe you guys, but they have actually added more excitement over the past, 3-4 years now, coming to Greer Idol. These ladies, a couple of years ago, were getting out here, like 2:30, 2 in the afternoon to set up their chairs, have front row seats. These are the Bobettes, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have them here. First of all, get started, I would like to thank our two main sponsors, which is Greer Memorial Hospital, and also would like to thank MD360. Here this evening, we have Keith Lonergan, he says it's perfect, I'm not sure I believe him not, with Stephen Hawkins Clinic, and he's going to give you guys a little rundown of what they do out there.
Thank you, Mike, appreciate it. Well, welcome you guys here this evening. A couple things about myself and the group that I work with. I'm Dr. Keith Lonergan, I'm one of the orthopedic surgeons with Stedman Hawkins. Some of y'all out there may have seen me or we've seen each other in the past, but we want to welcome here this evening. We have a great group of doctors that work over at the new medical campus over on South Buncombe. We're associated with Greenville Hospital System. We do tremendous work there from the standpoint of pretty much any ailment that you can have. My personal expertise is in shoulders and knees. We can see at any point in time. You don't need a referral in there. And our office is right off that South Buncombe, so right on that great medical campus. You know, we started here in Greer about 5 years ago when our office was down off of Memorial Extension in the old Allen Bennett, and then we transitioned over to the great new hospital. It's a wonderful facility. The campus itself has tremendous amount of assets for the medical community. We've really enjoyed our presence here. We appreciate you guys, and you guys have a wonderful evening, and I appreciate your time. Take care now.
All right, we'd like to thank Keith for coming up here. Me and Keith were talking a little bit earlier, found out he's actually taking care of a few guys up here in Greer. I told him I've known a lot of guys in the football program here and stuff, and I said, you probably come across him. He said, yeah, I guess I have. So, all righty, we're going to go ahead and get ready with our idol competition. We're going to kick right into this thing. We're starting a little bit late here. The first thing I would like to do is introduce our judges. Our first judge is Camellia Pittman. She is with the Miss South Carolina organization. Now, you are the upstate field director. Is that correct? Okay. Is that like a field general or like a supervisor? Okay, like a superwoman. You got it. Okay, understand. Thank you for being here. This is your third year, correct? Okay. Our next judge. No, let's skip that. Go on to the end. No, let's pick up with Brandon. And Brandon, you're going to have to help me here because the first thing Dana will assure you of this, I can never get anybody's name right. Now, Bob, I can. But we have Brandon Higginbotham. All right, okay. Brandon, I know, man, I'm doing good. I practice. Brandon is the creative arts pastor at Springwell Church. I've seen a lot of things these guys have done out there, and if you have never been to Springwell, you need to take a visit. I mean, it is something to see. Y'all guys do a fantastic job out there. I've also known Scott. His girls and my girls grew up together, so y'all got a good setup. And I know your children's minister and somebody else. I can't remember his name right now. But, all right, hey, Bob, don't you sit there and look at me like that. Our next judge, ladies and gentlemen, who we've been waiting for all year long. I've made an announcement for him each week, okay? I would like to thank Mr. Bob Ross from the Beach Bob Oldies Show, 103.3 FM, 2 through 6, Monday through Friday. Or you can go on and pick this up on the internet on beachbob.com. You can hear him all over the world. I know some people probably don't, but you can hear him all over the world, okay? And Bob is here playing the best music in the world for us, the best people in the world. Beach Bob, thank you. And our fourth and final judge, Miss Dana Jordan, our reigning Greer idol from last year. Somehow she just keeps hanging around. I love you, sweetie. Okay. All right, without any further ado, y'all ready to get Slido competition going here? Yeah! Are my sound men ready? All right, we're ready to roll. Our first contestant, come on up, Miss Kayla Kershaw. Kayla, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been singing?
Since I was 5.
Since you were 5 years old. So 5 years now?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, sorry.
Pay attention.
I've been singing for about 12 years, I guess.
All right. Just make sure, because see, the judges are also scoring on intelligence. So make sure you can do your math while you're up here, okay? All right, we got 2 rounds tonight. We'll have our contestants singing a first song, which will be anything from the 90s forward. And then in our next round, we will have them singing a beach song. Bob should be able to take care of that for us, okay? But I also want to say one last thing before I let you get started, okay? And I'm not kidding when I'm saying this, and I'm not saying this because Bob's here. But when I think of the judges that we've got here right now, I think we have got a group of 4 of the best judges we've ever had up here all at one time. I mean, these folks know music. All of y'all know music, so I think that's great. Okay, without any further ado, Miss Kayla Kershaw.
Going home to see her mom and her daddy with the baby in the backseat. Oh, 50 miles ago she was running on faith and gasoline. It'd been a long, hard year. She had a lot on her mind and she didn't pay attention. She was going way too fast. Before she knew what she was spending on a thin black sheet of glass. She saw both her lives flash before her eyes. She didn't even have time to cry. She was so scared. She threw her hands up in the air. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. 'Cause I can't do this on my own. I'ma let it go. So give me one more chance to save me from this road I'm on. Jesus, take the wheel. You're still getting colder when she made it to the shore. The car came to a stop. She cried when she saw that baby in the backseat, sleeping like a rock. And for the first time in a long time, she bowed her head to pray. She said, I'm sorry for the way I've been living my life. I know I've got to change. So from now on tonight, Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. 'Cause I can't do this on my own. I'ma let it go. So give me one more chance to save me from this road I'm on. Oh,
judges. Let's start with you, Camellia.
Oh, that was a wonderful song for you. I'm very impressed by the range of the song because that's a large range and you did it beautifully. And I love the passion in your voice when you sang it. So great job.
Thank you.
Dana.
Miss Kayla, I have watched you for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks grow, and I am so proud of you. I think you chose a really good song, and it certainly touched my heart tonight. So good job, sweetie. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, good job, Kayla. Let me just tell you one thing. In the verses, and I can probably say this to every contestant on every song contest there ever was. You want to get to the chorus so bad, and I understand that, because the chorus is like, look at me, I'm going to hit these high notes, and it's going to be beautiful, and everybody's going to go crazy. Just be careful that you don't throw away the verses to get to the chorus. Because it's a little low in your range, I can tell that. You just got to relax and let the mic do the work in the verses so you can get there. When we already believe it, we buy it. So when you get to the chorus, you're awesome, you know. So just remember that. When you come back up here for your next song, remember that. Don't throw away the verses, okay? Great job.
Thank you, Brandon. Bob.
Yes, sir. Kayla, great job, baby, but no buts. I love the way you kept your eye contact with the judges and with the audience while you were up there. That's very good. I like that. Your voice is incredible.
Thank you.
No, thank you, baby.
Thank you, Beach Bob. Thank you, judges. Once again, singing Jesus Take the Wheel, Miss Kayla Kershaw. Our next contestant coming on up, Miss Megan Watts. Megan, we started something this year that we've never done before. We actually have the performance or the competition of Greer Idol Teen and Greer Idol going worldwide over the internet. Okay, you can go to GreerToday.com/TV. You get to watch all this competition live. One thing that's really cool about that, I had the pleasure of meeting Megan's dad 7 or 8 weeks ago, I think, at the meeting. I met her dad, and about a week or a little bit after that, her dad was deployed to Afghanistan. Her dad, for the past 2 weeks, has been able to pull this up and watch her from Afghanistan. It's about 2:30 in the morning, somewhere around there. Okay, 2:30. So you got her dad. Does he have anybody else out there with him watching tonight, or?
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Might be.
Well, Tom, if you're out there, and I'm sure that you are, the Greer, ladies and gentlemen of Greer in our audience, would like to thank you for serving the Air National Guard and taking care of us over in Afghanistan. Give them a round of applause, folks. All right, Megan, you will be singing tonight.
Cowboy Take Me Away.
Cowboy Take Me Away.
Dixie Chicks.
Dixie Chicks, okay. This is her second song. Once again, we'll have another second round after this. So, ladies and gentlemen, Megan Watts.
Y'all having a good time so far?
I said I wanna touch the earth